Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar. Got a customer, Loverick.
Where's that ship asleep like lurking now?
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Tell you, if you got nothing to hide,
A valiant warrior against the void. Taken too early, all hope destroyed.
damn right. We got to write something.
The conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
The elf beckons you into the back room, a hungry, playful look in her eyes. She comes in close, her breath warm on your face, and thrusts a kitchen knife right into your heart.
By sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Tell you, if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to be scared of.
Hey, Rudy, Nova.
You've got enough in front of you, ill.
Hey, Rudy, Nova.
Dear Lucian.
Be glad you don't have to witness this sudden elf.
This ring, it bears the Magister's seal. And there's blood on it.
Dear Lucian. Be glad you don't have to witness this sudden elf.
The cook acknowledges you with a graceful little bow, but keeps her eyes on you the whole time.
You've got enough in front of you, ill.
There's nothing here for you, sister. You should go back out front, where it's safe. Cinnamon, not nutmeg. There's a food shortage in these parts. Fresh meat can be hard to come by. Liberal seasoning helps disguise all sorts of sins. Now, please, I must return to my work.
Your accusation provokes nothing more than a raised eyebrow from the cook.
Ridiculous. Then an elf would know whose flesh she's supposedly consumed. Do you know?
The cook's stony facade curdles into an angry snarl.
Magisters aren't people. They're murderous pigs, and I'll treat them as pigs. I'll feed them to each other, then slaughter them when the time is right. My closest kin are gone. Their ancestor trees felled. The Magisters took everything from me.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of this. Death fog's got nothing on me.
Pipe down, will you?
I'm ready.
Ah!
doesn't it? Glory is mine!
The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all the venom she can muster.
Cooking notes? Wait, there's something wrong with this.
Pipe down, will you? You've got enough in front of you, elf.
What would I do without you, Rude?
You've got enough in front of you, elf.
A lifeless elven child is cradled in your arms. Your vision blurs with tears. You look away to a raised valley below. Tendrils of death fog dissipate, revealing a victorious Divine Order army advancing. Humans, magisters, murderers.
Boring.
What was in that blasted stew? Oh, please, Luke, spare me.
Nova.
Pipe down, will you?
Sparkle, twinkle, ambient.
Pipe down, will you?
What would I do without you, Bruce?
Dear Lucian, be glad you don't have to witness this sudden elf. You've got enough in front of you, elf.
All right to live, don't I? Throw me in a hole for all I care. It's the greater good.
What now? Got a kitchen and a bar to run. Bloody wicked. Somebody should have taught her a little decorum.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing
Same as
to hide,
before, the spirit remains locked in a shocked trance.
The ring. It was right here, on my finger.
Something shakes the Magister's ghost from her and brightens.
My ring.
Your words take a long moment to sink in.
Return it. Home to my brethren.
The spirit smiles at you. If
Be glad you don't have to witness this.
I have to stop these disappearances. My career is at stake.
What was in that blasted stew?
Elton, my inkwell is
Cool,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some more.
Right away.
the Magister's jaw is tightly clenched as he stares out of the window, he senses you.
What? Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me! What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Well, why did Higba have that contraband then? Then he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or another. As for this cook, do you have any proof?
The Magister snatches the note and peers at it.
These names, they're the ones who went missing. And others. My name is on here. The cook's been reported dead. How did you get this? Never mind, I thought she was another victim, but these... She must have been the culprit.
He shudders in disgust.
And to think she was so near to us, to me, all this time. It seems I owe you my thanks. And a reward.
He holds out a pouch of gold. You try to take it, but he doesn't yet relinquish his grasp. With his free hand, he wags a finger in your face.
Keep this ugliness to yourself. I wouldn't want it thought that we Magisters can't solve our own problems without throwing gold about.
He lets go of the pouch and turns away.
Bellwether, I need those
Of course,
reports,
sir.
damn it.
Right away.
Belson, my inkwell is
course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some
Right
more.
away.
Bellwether, I need those
course,
reports,
sir.
damn it.
Right away.
Belson, my inkwell is
course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some
Right
more.
away.
No more disappearances? No more deaths? It seems justice has been served.
The Magister takes the ring from you.
This was a conduct award. I gave it to Magister Harrick myself. She showed great promise.
He stoically nods his thanks and turns away from you.
Bellwether, I need those
Of course,
reports,
sir.
damn it.
Right away. State your business to Magister Carver, or else get out.
Belson, my inkwell is
course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some
Right
more.
away.
Wait until headquarters hears of my success, and perhaps I'll be promoted. Bellwether, I need those reports down.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a basket.
Blessings of the divine upon you, good sir. My husband and I were just sitting down for a picnic under the sun. We haven't much to offer, but would you care to join us? Wonderful. Come, sit. Oh, it's lovely to meet new people on the road. There you go, all cozy. So tell me, are you heading to Arks like we are? Nicholas and I wouldn't miss Lucian's Day for the world. Oh, but you must visit the cathedral, please do. The more pilgrims pray for his return, the sooner Lucian will walk among us once more, just like the prophecy says. So come, let us break bread and strengthen ourselves for the journey. We have a sacred...
You eat, drink, and have a good time of it with Glory and her husband Nicholas. After the meal, you express your thanks and take your leave.
Nothing good. The Voidwoken are everywhere. Thank the Divine you're here to protect us.
Wait until headquarters hears of my success.
Yes, of course.
And perhaps I'll be promoted.
Greetings! May the Seven circle you and keep you safe. Ah, it's a wonderful day, wouldn't you agree? And with good reason, too. Oh, for isn't it wonderful to look upon so simple a meal, bread and cheese, and be positively overcome with appetite? Why, only a few days ago, I was writhing in pain, having eaten from that rotten fish they dare sell on the market. But then a fellow pilgrim passed by, laid his hands upon my feverish skin, and just like that, I was cured. Truly, it was a miracle. Alas, I cannot say who he was, but I can say what he was. A holy man. A stranger showing kindness to strangers, exemplifying the teachings of the divine. Fills my heart with gladness to know that there are still folks like him to be found, now that our Lord Alexander has fallen. May the Seven keep him. May they keep all of us.
How you holding up?
So-called holy man
who can heal with magic. I wonder if he might be one of the sorcerers Meister Siva wants me to find.
Murder magisters.
If any buck rabbit asks, you didn't see me. God.
She searches your soul once more, and you are Zeushan, a young lizard magister, devoted to the Order.
Closer. How your mind must ache. Come here, rest.
Lucky find.
Shush, Mabel! Don't you shush me, Geraldine. I'll talk to whomever I like. Shh! They're still here. I know they're still here. My apologies for my idiot friend, but we could really use your help. You won't believe it. He won't believe it, Mabel. He'll think we're mad cows. Truth is, kind sir, that we are not, in fact, cows. At least not as such. We're people. Captives, to be exact. Enslaved by the witch. You're not here to visit Alice Elysian, are you? So will you help us? He won't help us. Look at him. Can barely help himself. Yes, sir. Please help us. Just get us something to drink. What my friend here means to say, kind sir, is that there's a cure for our condition. Alice Elysian has it in her house. If we could drink it, we could then regain our former forms, as it were, and steal away. Don't mention the rats. For God's sake, Geraldine. What rats? They're just ordinary rats. Nothing special or awful about them at all. Wouldn't let them worry you. The witch ain't here. What my friend wishes to say is that Alice went into the cloisterwood collecting herbs and hasn't been seen in some time. But that there, just down the way, is her house. She has a frog. You can't miss it. Would you mind awfully procuring for us a small potion that Alice Elysian keeps in her cellar? We'd rather like to, you know, assume our rightful forms and toddle off. Thanks ever so. Thank the gods. I humbly thank you. You won't regret it. Don't be disgusting. We hardly know you. Sure. Geraldine. Oh, right, yeah, disgusting. Sorry, better not.
Is that thing diseased?
Boring.
Oh, I'd give up my wings for a respite from this pestilence. Dying. Isn't that plain to see, you clod? I am a prize trophy bird. I was bought by some farmer to act as a rooster for his brood. But they're dead, and so is he, I'll wager. Now here I am, riddled with pox and with nothing but a harem of rotting fowl for company. I doubt anything can remedy how terrible I feel.
The bird ruffles its patchy coat of feathers, glaring at you with beady eyes.
You're no healer. How dare you suggest such a thing? Besides, I'm far too valuable, a trophy animal, to just be put down.
The bird's head droops miserably. There's no better offers on the horizon.
Oh, all right. Do it. Just try and make it quick.
Is it dead?
An egg. A phoenix egg.
The egg is warm to the touch, but not from the ashes. This warmth comes from deep within the egg. The egg is smooth and glossy dark, like some rare volcanic mineral. From deep within its core, a fiery glow pulsates, almost like a heartbeat.
This egg was born of fire itself. It's earned its place in the world. Keep it safe, I say.
To harm something so rare, so defenseless, it would be a terrible sin. Keep the egg safe.
The phoenix will hatch, only to go through the same suffering again. Better to eat it.
I'm keeping it. Might come in handy at some point.
The spirit doesn't register your presence at all. She wrings her hand as she looks down on her poor, crushed corpse.
Should have paid. Should have paid. Always pay. Mama said, can't fool a troll. Got to pay the troll. Always pay.
fighting eggs, it's mating season. I've got places to be. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah.
Oh my gods, you're ugly. You turn milk green and a Magister's red coat black. My Mistress Alice might fancy you, though. She has a taste for the odd. If she ever makes it, the Magisters with the red coats chased her into the woods. Brr. They'll be sorry. Brr.
Smells of lavender and charred flesh. It's almost homely. Almost. Is that her eye? Did she pluck out her own eye?
Yeah. Hello. Stand back a bit there. I'm not feeling very well. I'm really not well.
Carl said not to worry about the rats.
Rats.
I need some tight.
Invading!
Healing.
Oh, you won't take it off me! You won't take it off me! The book! Alice's book! You won't take...
Boring. Good find.
My eyes! My eyes!
Oh, hi. Did you get it? Did you get the potion? Well, that's no good. You have it, Geraldine. Oh, Mabel, I couldn't do that. I insist. OK then, thanks. I'll have it.
Mabel gives Geraldine a side-eyed look, then sighs.
Go on then. That's totally me.
Mabel snorts, but you...
Yes, totally me. Thanks, Mabel. I love you. Me, please. Look, we're cows who were once people who were enslaved and bewitched by a nasty old, witch. We don't have much to offer. Wait! But the potion is of no use to anyone but us. I used to sell recipes in Driftwood. I can do that again. Anything you want. And I'll tell you where my secret stash is. You have a secret stash? You think it's still there? I hope so. Shh! He'll hear us. Oh, stuff. Lots of stuff. I know where it is. I'll mark it on a map for you. When I have fingers again, of course. I was famous for them, I'll have you know. All right, free, fine. Great? Yes, great.
Geraldine listens with bated breath. Mabel pretends not to care.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. It takes a while to work. Here, let me mark your map while I wait. Look, where that drop of spit landed, it's there. I'm happy for you, Geraldine. If
I never see another again, it'll be too soon.
Oh, hi! That'll teach you to make assumptions then, won't it? Oh, that? Didn't I mark it on your map? It's near the windmill out in the meadows. Pretty spot. You'll like it. Well, bye then.
Well, bye then. Well, bye then. Well, bye then. Well, bye then. Bye then.
Hello. Use the best wood I can find. I like playing too, though my brother Laszlo was the real talent. Anything else you want to chat about? Shame to you.
We may have found what Geraldine and Mabel are looking for.
Halt, traveller, if you please. Who goes there?
Ha! If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful one. Of course, you could wait for the Magisters to sort them out. You'll be waiting. I dare say you have, adventurer. But I suspect you've seen nothing like what lies beyond, except maybe in your nightmares. Every time the Voidwoken come, they're bigger and there's more of them. Still, you want to go east, you go east. We won't stop you.
Heading east? If I were you, I wouldn't. You look tough, but you ain't tough enough. East'll be your funeral. The rolling pastures of Paradise Downs ain't paradisical no more.
You've hit a nerve. He looks away.
Ain't none of your business why I'm still here.
He can't look you in the eye.
I left my girl out there, all right? Sally and me got split up, and I said we'd meet up here. And I ain't going back out there looking for her. You can judge me all you want. I ain't ashamed.
He nods, but the shame pricks him. Yet, he still can't look you in the eye.
You ain't seen it out there. You'll find your own limits quick enough.
He turns away.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here.
That rainbow's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe. Mm-hmm.
I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe.
The couple notice you approach. The man offers a cheery smile. The woman watches you a little more warily, her arms crossed in front of her.
Greetings.
Greetings.
The open road. And a new life at the end of it, hopefully.
Fulton, our business is our business. Remember what Carl Van told us.
The man nods, chastened.
We don't know where we're going, but we're definitely not going back. There's no reason for anyone to go back where we came from unless they have a death wish.
We heard that our homes are likely gone. Voidwoken. We'd be dead with everyone there if we weren't forced to meet in secret. Fulton's a sorcerer. I don't care about that. I love him. But too many people from where we come from would care.
Yeah, they were just stuck in their ways. Afraid of what's being said about people like me.
Well, they're all dead now. And they can't stop us being together. The Voidwoken are welcome to this place. We're going to start a new life.
That rainbow's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where it leads. By Lucian's sword, dwarf, we meet again. Would that circumstances were better here than in Fort Joy, but they're not. Voidwoken lie in wait beyond the bridge.
Seems like the only work these days is in fixing weapons. This world, eh? Happy to. Some of that stuff's not bad, friend. It's a little better now, if I say so myself. Good luck to you.
I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. I shall not mourn. Who shall avenge you, darling? I shall not weep while blood still runs. I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. Who shall avenge you, darling one?
A weary paladin strips equipment from the bodies of the dead, singing softly to himself. He looks you up and down, then nods a greeting.
Oh, pity you just arrived. We could have used adventurers like you in that last fight. We're short-handed, deserters, if you can believe that. Abandoned their post and wandered off into the wastelands. Left their friends here to die. It's shameful. We think alike, you and I. See the captain, adventurer. He'll put some work your way.
The spirit mouths the words to a morning song. If you listen carefully, you can hear her whisper.
I shall not mourn till war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs.
Softly you sing, I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. She registers your presence and gives you the sweetest smile.
And I'll avenge my darling one.
She turns back to her fallen self once more, her eyes glistening. Sighting a stocky paladin seated ahead, Ifan tugs at your sleeve.
This one I remember. Hardwin and I served together back in the war. Let me do the talking.
The two men embrace, amicably enough, but you sense an uneasy tension running beneath their smiles.
Well, as I live and scarcely breathe, if it isn't Ifan Ben Mesd. I thought you died in the death fog. Thought you died a hero. But I suppose it's better to live as one. We really gave those Black Ring what for, eh? Wiped them all out in the blink of an eye. Damned proud to have served with you, Ben Mesda. Damned proud.
Ifan's face turns sour as he mutters something under his breath that only the paladin can hear. Hardwin loses all camaraderie and blanches, stepping backwards. He puts one hand on his weapon.
You've changed. And for the worse. I'll not have the sacrifices of my fallen brothers maligned to my face. You survived, Ben Mesda. Be thankful for that, if nothing else.
Who shall avenge you, darling one?
Well now, how's my favorite god woken? No. No. Heard of. Yes. He's got a lot of pets. I heard he takes them as souvenirs after every contract he fulfills. But I'll be honest with you, I don't ask too many questions about why. I don't, want to know.
Ivan smiles and salutes. A senior paladin sits hunched over a tattered map. He registers your presence, sits back in his chair, taps his fingers on the map.
Who are you, and who sent you?
He appraises you with a look, then grimly grins.
I think I've heard about you. Didn't you free the Meister from the gallows in Driftwood? Then I may well have a job for you, if you're interested.
He taps a finger on the map on the table.
Here, in the Black Pits, are White Magisters. Their operation is shrouded in mystery, and this pricks our ears. We are gravely concerned. We believe the White Magisters may have strayed into the darkness. We suspect that Dallas herself and her master Vriedemann are the inspiration for these dark endeavors. Look under the white veil of secrecy and report back. How much do you want? I have fewer paladins to pay, so I have ready gold. You think very highly of yourself indeed. We have a deal.
He offers you an item. A whistle-like device sits nestled in your hand.
When you're ready, send a war owl. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous place these days. And I'd like to think I'll hear from you again. And, adventurer...
He looks you in the eye.
Don't get caught.
I shall not mourn till war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs. I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. Who shall avenge you, darling one? I shall not mourn till war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs. I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. Who shall avenge you, darling one?
He looks up from his map.
I notice that I've yet to receive your war owl.
For a moment, I thought you were our reinforcement. You here to lend a hand? Glad to hear it. Carry on, and all the luck of the gods to you.
I shall not mourn till war is.
The paladin sends arrow after arrow into the trees. She whips her head and fixes you with an intense look.
They're coming. That, my friend, depends on your definition of okay. There's Voidwoken out there, and they're coming for us.
She turns back to the forest, her bow...
I guess I can be okay with that.
They beat all those Voidwoken. I'm impressed.
We showed them. Yes, we did. We showed them how to die. Do not sing that song for me. We'll win this war yet. We'll win this war yet, brother. We'll win it yet.
The spirit of a poacher stands before you. He begs for mercy, but not from you. He has no eyes for you.
Please, Master Racker, it was a mistake. I'd never have killed that deer, not if I knew who it belonged to.
I've spotted something.
I should keep my voice low. No need to wake the dead.